Aliens are your... Oh, fuck, sorry, wrong side. Welcome back to the 10th episode of the Cup.
And welcome to the round of 16. We're getting closer to the business end of this season. It's time to get into the first fight. Coleslaw, what is that first fight?
Witch Doctor versus Surgeon General. Well, we've seen Witch Doctor be strong in front with his wedge and the blade. Are there any weaknesses you see or no?
I think he's got the weakness of the fact that he's got 4 exposed wheels on each side. The thing is, he's so quick in general, just turning, and people have a hard time getting to the wheels.
Would you say Surgeon General is lucky to be here?
Oh, very lucky to be here. Losing a wheel to Cobalt was pretty bad, but then he was somehow able, with 1 wheel, to remove his weapon and knock him out when he continued to charge. It's fortunate that he's here, but he's here. Maybe he'll do better in the next match.
I hope he does.
Let's get to the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, this bot doesn't need a nagging nurse telling him what's best for his patient. Introducing Witch Doctor! In the blue square, he'll break your ribs worse than what you can do in his profession's video game simulator. It's Surgeon General!
The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time, and let the round of 16 begin. Witch Doctor going to the center of the box and waiting for Surgeon General, and then going on the attack, getting to the side of that blade and working on those wheel guards, and he takes up a huge chunk in the early stages.
Frantic stuff here.
And now he's smoking too.
Witch Doctor not the only one causing damage.
Indeed, a frantic start though from both bots. Witch Doctor taking off part of the wheel guard of Surgeon General, who's already got his weapon motor smoking.
He's not giving him room to breathe.
Witch Doctor on the offensive. Oh! And he's lost his weapon! It's Surgeon General who strikes.
He's wasted no time ripping that off.
What a hit from last year's runner-up. And now Witch Doctor's under him, driving him towards the wall. Oh, is he going to try and pin him? Oh, and he nearly does it, but Surgeon General rocks out.
Surgeon General nearly done in by that voodoo magic.
And he takes off. Oh, wait! Look at this!
Witch Doctor defying the odds again.
And Surgeon General is bladeless.
Now Surgeon General's in a spot of bother here. He's got to stay aggressive to earn points, but Witch Doctor's wedge can cause damage.
Both bots weaponless now, after only a minute of action. Incredible scenes to start the round of 16. And now the pushing and shoving match begins. I think Witch Doctor, the four-wheel drive robot, might have the edge.
Witch Doctor won't mind this pushing and shoving match one bit. We've already seen him win that way, albeit he had his weapon still in that last round.
Indeed, the round of 32 against Overdrive. After removing his opponent's weapon, he couldn't do much damage afterwards. He then won the pushing and shoving battle fairly easily. Oh, there's more parts on the ground, Surgeon General!
There's a wedge for Witch Doctor at work.
Slowly taking more pieces off Surgeon General. This is becoming a big problem for the runner-up. He might not get out of the round of 16. He's trying, though, to stay aggressive.
Witch Doctor just trying to shift side to side to score points with the wedge, and Surgeon General able to push him back because of it.
And it is scoring points because Surgeon General has a little bit of smoke coming out of him now, but he's got Witch Doctor up against the wall. Maybe more aggression points going to Surgeon General, but Witch Doctor definitely with damage in his favor. About 30 seconds left. Cole, who do you think is going to win this?
I think Witch Doctor has done enough to win here, but Surgeon General has fought tough as well.
It's been a brave fight from both robots. Unfortunately, only one can win, and it looks like it's going to be a judge's decision. Final 10 seconds. Both bots trying to make an impression on the judges, scoring some last-minute points. Surgeon General going forward, and that's the end of the fight. The judges will have to decide. There's all kinds of parts on the floor, and they come from both robots. Who won this judge's decision? Find out when we return. No, when we return. Okay, maybe not.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Are you tired of watching BattleBots? Well, how about you try our FIFA 09 series? Now, isn't that better? Link is in our description. Please check out the playlist that we have of FIFA 09 with Portsmouth.
Welcome back to the BattleBots Reborn Cup, where we await the judge's decision for Witch Doctor and Surgeon General. Coleslaw Surgeon General was doing well at first, but his luck just seemed to run out.
Witch Doctor came flying out of the blocks. Surgeon General was first to take out the weapon, but he couldn't keep his attached either. He may have blown a quarterfinal spot.
Well, it's time to find out if he did or not, because the judges have their decision, so let's go to the box to find out the winner.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by a 28-17 decision is Witch Doctor!
Incredible stuff! It's Witch Doctor to the quarterfinals by a comfortable margin, and the runner-up from last year is out.
The 13th fight of the night is Omega 13 versus Vlad the Impaler.
I see what you did there. Unfortunately, it was incorrect. This is fight number 2.
Would you say Omega 13 is a dark horse?
I would say Omega 13 is a dark horse. Beating Brutus is one thing. It was a decent pushing and shoving match. But the way beating Mo went down, taking off 2 wheels and the weapon, you don't see that from someone like Omega 13. Now he's proven that he's a force to be reckoned with in this tournament.
That's fair. You think Vlad's gonna have to pin down his opponent and suck some blood out of him?
Well, maybe not to that extent. I was thinking, more pin him against the wall or something like that. It's very possible for Vlad, and that might be the only way he wins.
I like the way you think.
Why?
Because you like pinning things against the wall.
Gross. Should we just go to the fight?
No, pin you against the wall.
Gross, so we're going down to the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, keep an eye out on your drink if he's at the party, because he might spike it. It's Omega 13! In the blue square, this bot hasn't won a title in so long, you would think he's cursed by a goat. It's Vlad the Impaler!
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time! Which one of these 2 bots will progress to the next round? Omega 13, the box with 10 spikes, and Vlad getting his lifters there underneath him.
Risky stuff from Omega 13 going head on and Vlad like that.
He got under him for a second there. So maybe that's the strategy. Get him to miss or get lifted like that. Vlad's got him. And he's got him towards the wall, driving him. And a good smack.
Not really a shove into the wall, more like a caressing. But still a good drive from Vlad.
Oh, he's looking for another one here. He's got underneath. He's getting him towards the wall. And now towards the corner with another half shove, I guess you could call it. Not the most powerful, not the most quick, but he's getting underneath him and causing him some problems. Omega 13 on the charge now, trying to get some damage points. Oh, he shoves Vlad back there towards the wall.
Look at the power on Omega 13. As long as all 4 wheels touch the ground, he looks capable of controlling Vlad.
A huge part of his strategy is being able to overpower his opponents, get those spikes in their face and push them around. Tough with a bot like Vlad, who's got the lifting mechanism in the front. But it doesn't seem to bother Omega 13. He keeps going head on like that, and then Vlad gets under him like that. Omega 13 backs away smartly.
Every time Omega 13 charges at Vlad, he's risking a lift. We've already seen quite a few half lifts.
Those half lifts will add up quickly for Vlad. He'll score many attacking points. It does look like he's suffering a bit of
Vlad's
damage.
showing signs of damage all of a sudden. Look at that from the right corner.
That right corner of his body definitely buckled in. Even the left front corner a little bit as well. So Omega 13 causing damage.
Something might be wrong with Vlad. He stopped moving.
What's happened here? They're counting him out, Vlad. Now he's back. Not sure what happened there. He paused for a good 5 seconds. He's back now and on the attack. Charging again at Omega 13, who pushes him across the spikes. Both bots taking a bit of a clip there. Oh, good shot from Omega 13. Vlad with some very visible damage on the front now.
Major damage now on the front of Vlad. Omega 13's attacks have been effective.
Great stuff from Omega 13. He's been hanging in there. We got less than 30 seconds. Has he done enough damage, or has Vlad gotten enough flips? Because it looks like we're going to a judge's decision, and there hasn't been a lot to separate these two. Another charge there. Both bots slowing down. The battery's starting to go. 5 seconds left. Who's going to make the last impression on the judges? One last charge, and that's the end of the fight.
Quite the cagey affair. Wonder how this one will go.
We'll be back with the judge's decision from Vlad and Omega 13 after this. Welcome back to the BattleBots Reborn Cup, where the judges are currently deciding the fates of Vlad the Impaler and Omega 13. Coleslaw, Vlad looked good in the beginning, but Omega 13 wore him down.
Vlad was looking good early on with some good left and pin movements, but Omega 13 kept digging in and poking away. We'll see if the judges thought he did enough.
Well, they spent their time deliberating, but the result is in, so let's go down to the box to find out the winner.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by a 24-21 decision is Omega 13!
Incredible result for the fan build of Gladiator. Omega 13, a quarterfinalist.
Yodelay Heel versus Geometry. Speaking of Geometry's last match,
Well, he fought complete control, didn't really have any headaches. He was able to get under complete control fairly easily and win by a knockout.
do you think Geometry's gonna have enough power against Bigfoot?
I think he's got the flipping power to beat Yeti. Unfortunately, Yeti's invertible. The drum isn't the best when he's flipped, but the thing is, he's still deadly, he can still drive, so Hexadecimator might be in trouble here. He's gonna have to really pull something out of the bag or somehow survive the 3 minutes.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, which doctor taught him a thing or two about voodoo magic, so much so that the student has become the teacher. Here to show you what he learned, Hexadecimator! In the green square, they may not have enough spare parts with them, but they won't be needed of any after this match. It's Yeti!
The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Hexadecimator versus Yeti. Yeti coming out quickly across the box and getting flipped up and over immediately from Hexad. Bright start.
Hexad needs to fight the perfect fight to go through.
He will know very well the strategy there. Nearly missing.
Oh!
A shot from Yeti, gets another flip, and a third. Yeti's in trouble right now. Another flip from Hexad, and Yeti's spinning around under the spikes. Another flip as well.
He's racking up the flip count early.
I've already lost count. I think that's 6. And another from Hexad. Oh, now Yeti gets behind Hexad. He's causing damage. This is a spot of bother. But he's able to get away just barely. Oh, and he gets another flip.
Hexad's defense letting him down badly.
But his offense is carrying him right now in this fight. Oh, until that moment there, Yeti's got to the side. This could be a problem. He's racking up the damage points. Hexad's in trouble. He can't get away for some reason.
He can't get away fast enough. Oh!
And Yeti causing all kinds of damage on that left side. This is really bad. He was in complete control of this fight, Hexadecimator. And all of a sudden, Yeti is destroying him.
He's under him.
Oh, and even a worse spot now. He's smoking.
Yeti with an astonishing comeback.
He got tipped on the side there for a second as well. And all of a sudden this could be over quick. And there it is. Yeti's moving in for the kill. He needs a couple more shots and he's going to win it. Oh, and a big shot to get the knockout win. Well, Coleslaw, we better get to the replays and start looking at them quickly because there's a lot of them. Hexadecimator knew what he needed to do. He got a lot of early flips. Yeti spent more time in the air than on the ground before he finally got the position he needed.
Hexad knew he needed to score points early and then hold on, but he got caught a couple times slacking on defense, and Yeti made him pay for it.
It started off very bad for Yeti, but he figured it out and got the knockout. We'll be right back after this. Oh, yes, David Nugent's in. David Nugent!
Hey you, again! Are you tired of BattleBots and FIFA? Well, how about you try our Rocket League series?
I was just trying to bet your dick into your ass.
What?
That.
No!
How?
Isn't that banterous? Rocket League with Coleslaw and the Barangoat in the link in the description. Please check it out.
Would you look here? We have a rematch from season 1. Could you take a guess? Could you?
Yeah, because I can see your paper.
Well, fuck you, bitch. Overhaul versus Son of Whyachi. From the rematch from last season, do you think Overhaul has made any improvements?
Overhaul has significantly improved. They've reworked their weapon a little bit, but they've also, the main part of their rebuild was the defense. They've added some ram plate wedges in the front. He's able to take a lot more hits in the front while possibly doing damage to his opponents. So he could give Son of Whyachi a good scare in this match.
Good. But I'm not scared.
Okay.
Because he has a nut.
Son of Whyachi does have a nut.
And I believe in 2 nut systems.
This is getting a little gross.
You're gross.
Let's go down to the fight to see how the champion does.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, when the MIT clan is done with you, you'll be MIA. It's Overhaul! In the blue square, the only reason this bot got a makeover from last year is because he wants to decrease his average knockout time. It's Son of Whyachi!
The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time, the season 1 rematch between Son of Whyachi and Overhaul. Whyachi getting those blades up to speed early and quickly. Oh, and Overhaul getting a little lift there. He got under him.
Good start for the underdog.
That'll be a little bit of a scare for Son of Whyachi. Now moves in.
Oh, look out.
Lop that beak off.
Oh, the beak!
Oh, and something's come off. Is that a hammer for Son of Whyachi? It is. Oh, and he's lost another one. Overhaul causing major damage. And then getting part of his lifter ripped off.
This could be a huge upset if Overhaul can pull it off.
And now the beak is missing. It's all happening so fast. We're only 40 seconds in. Now Overhaul trying to get Son of Whyachi tipped. Just losing him at the last second. Something else goes flying off. Goodness me, what a start to the fight.
He's lost the last hammer.
Oh, he has. The other hammer is gone from Son of Whyachi. He's got 0 now. Incredible scenes.
This is insane.
The champ is really up against it now.
Son of Whyachi's gonna have to pull something out of the bag to win this one.
It's gonna take a miracle probably for him to win it. He has caused some damage. There's a big drive from Overhaul, throwing him into the wall. He's got half of his lifter. He's got his wedge in the front still. Well, the lifter's gone now. I take that back.
If he can continue to take parts off like that, he's got a chance at the very least.
It's really going to take a lot from Son of Whyachi. He can still cause damage with those spikes as we've seen. But Overhaul's got the ram plates in the front. Oh, he's lost one. And Son of Whyachi is really pulling together here. A good rally.
Overhaul needs to stay close to Whyachi and not let him get momentum for these hits. That favors the champ.
Son of Whyachi missing the drive there. That's what you talked about. He's lining up another.
Son of Whyachi looked mental out there. He's not going down without one hell of a fight.
where he knows he's got a lot of work to do if he wants to have any chance at winning this fight. He's doing everything he can to pull back some of the points that Overhaul earned in the early stages. There he goes again, Overhaul parries. Oh, and there goes the other ramp plate! And Overhaul's in big trouble!
This fight's coming down to damage, and I think the champ knows that because he's not slowing down one bit.
He's been very aggressive since losing his hammers. 30 seconds left. And if it does come down to damage, well, he's put together a good run since the last hammer fell. Overhaul in big trouble. He lost another little piece there. What a rally this is. He's showing what a champion is made of and why he won the title last year. More damage from Overhaul. And we're in the last 10 seconds. Can Overhaul do anything to stop this? Has he lost it? Well, we're going to find out when the judges decide.
Wow, that was one dramatic match.
This epic fight is going to have one epic judges decision. Who wins? Find out when we return.
I don't wanna.
Welcome back to the BattleBots Reborn Cup, where the rematch between Son of Whyachi and Overhaul couldn't have been more dramatic and close. Coleslaw, Overhaul with a great start, his improvements were doing well, but Son of Whyachi hung in there and did a lot of late damage.
Overhaul had Son of Whyachi against the ropes early and got 2 of the hammers off with the first clamp. Whyachi responded by trimming the beaks, parts were just everywhere. This could be a tournament-changing decision.
Well, from what we've seen, this fight looks too close to call, but the judges have made a decision. Let's see what they picked.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by a 24-21 decision is Son of Whyachi!
Well, mixed reactions from that judge's decision, but Son of Whyachi somehow has advanced to the quarterfinals.
A wise man once said, "Why so serious?" Because this is the BattleBots Reborn Cup. I am Batman. And I'm the Joker.
Join us next week for the conclusion of the round of 16.